Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Generations. In the last episode, we took on the first boss and the first rival. Today's episode, we're going to be going back through the Genesis era here. We're going to be collecting all the red rings in every level of the Genesis era. I know we unlocked the next area, but I want to do this first. I want to do like a little red ring guide here. So first off, we're going through classic Green Hill Zone. Now, the first time you go through this, the red rings are not available in Green Hill Zone the first time you get through it. The first one here, right at the beginning, right at the start, plain as day. That one's easy to get. Now, the second one is a little bit down the road here. What you actually need to do is you need to stop here, and that purple blue buzz bomber, you need to jump on it so you can get up here. And then the red ring will be all the way up that loop-de-loop if I can actually get to it. I did all this post-commentary, by the way. And the third one is actually coming up, I do believe, soon. What you do is after this little segment right here with the swing here, you jump on this. Just let it swing back and forth a little bit, then jump this way. As soon as you get to this part here, spin dash, then we'll let go, then immediately jump, and then you'll run into the third one right there. That one's a little tricky because you do have to jump, so be mindful of that whenever you get to that part. Now the fourth one right here, plain as day, like the first one was, right there. So it's really not that hard. Now for the final one in Green Hill Act 1, you need to jump on the spring here, and you have to wait until, well, you have to play a little waiting game here. You have to wait until you get to that platform up there, and you can jump up here. The fifth one is all the way at the top here. And there's actually a trophy / achievement in regards to this one. So once you get this red ring, you will get a trophy. There's going to be one in like almost every zone that's like this. Green Hills is this one right here. Now right here, if you guys see it, let me jump over this guy here. And kill that guy. You guys see it in the sky. There's actually spring in that tree, so that's what you have to take care of. Now we are moving on, and as soon as you get it, you get Green Hill original song, and you get a bunch of artwork. But the thing is, once you collect all of the red rings in a zone, you get a skill. I got treasure scanner. You got a skill. Skills have two different. Yeah, skills are just things you can equip on Sonic, and they kind of change your gameplay up a little bit. But I'll be getting to that later, so it's not a big deal right now. Well, once you get all the red rings, it'll be like that. Now we're on to Act 2 of Green Hill Zone here. Right at the beginning here, booyah. Make sure you boost into it, otherwise you're not going to get enough height to get that. So the second one is a little bit on the way here. I took a little shortcut this way. There's going to be a lot of random cuts here, so just bear with me. But if they're close by, I'm not going to cut them. But as soon as you get to this part here and you just go on this merry way here, what you need to do is you need to stop and just slow down here. You need to jump this way. And then get through this ring here into the rainbow ring. And then you come down here, kill these buzz bombers, and the second one's right there. So be mindful of that. Now the third one is a little bit along the way here. It's past this part here with the rainbow ring here. Whenever you get to it, with the ramp and everything. This isn't a rainbow ring, that's a ramp. The part where I died at in the first episode. So you come down here, and you get on this grind rail. You need to be on the most right rail here. Avoid these if you can. And on the most right rail, right there, see? Did you see the red ring? It was right there. So as soon as you get that, you have to come all the way up here, and then the fourth one is a little bit along the ways here, but yeah, you just have to keep in mind here. Like I said before, whenever you did Green Hill Zone the first time, the red rings are not going to be there. It's only when you come back to the level, that's when they come to. So you have to replay the level in order to get the red rings anyways. You won't be able to get any of the red rings your first playthrough of it. So you just jump this way, keep climbing, Then once you get on this rail right here, there is going to be a red ring right there. You have to jump for it. You have to jump for it right there. So, and then the final red ring is near the very end of the level. It's right after the segment where you could use your stomp move to get into the bottom section here. Right here. It's right after this. So if you keep going this way, boost all the way through this little nook and cranny right here. If you jump over here, it'll be right in the middle of this segment right here. You want to stay in the middle. Now don't blink. It's right there. Right there near the goal ring. And once you complete that, you get Emerald Hill Zone. And you get more artwork that's unlocked. I do believe you unlock, if you have all of them, you'll unlock a song. And you will unlock a skill. We got Acceleration, so that's a skill that kind of makes Sonic a little bit faster. Now we're getting to Chemical Plant 1 here. Now, this one, I need to kind of mention, I'm also using footage from previous episodes of where I actually picked up the red ring. First off, right off the bat, you want to take the top route here. You want to take the top route of Chemical Plant, and the first red ring is right here at the beginning. If you keep going this way, red ring's right there. So you want to take care of that. Now, when you come up to this segment right here, where you ran on the loop and you launched this way, jump this way, and then you jump on this platform right here. This was actually footage from an episode that we did earlier. So let's go this way, and then you jump on this platform, and the second red ring's right there. Now, for this segment right here, once you get to this checkpoint, you want to spin dash this way, and then you want to also go up, like I'll show you this way. You want to ride the water slide, but you want to make sure you jump there. So once you jump there, you go down this water slide right here, and you'll keep running this way. Keep running, keep running, keep running, and then you'll eventually reach the third one right here, which is above this one right here. And you jump on this spring right here, and then booyah, third one. And now the fourth one was right here at the beginning, but you need to take the bottom route at the very beginning of the level in order to get it. Now the fifth and final one, you have to stay on the bottom portion the entire time. And you want to be in the water. You want to be in the pink water here. Once you get to this part right here, you should be able to find it. So you want to take the bottom path on this one. And did you see it? I just passed it. It's right there. And there you go. That's all the ones in Chemical Act 1. Now, once you complete Chemical Act 1, you get a bunch of artwork here, and and Angel Island Zone, and a breath holder. So Sonic can kind of hold his breath a little bit longer if you equip that skill. Now we're getting on to Chemical Act 2 here. Now, Chemical Act 2, I only picked up one ring. This is actually footage from the second episode, so you've already seen this before. But the first red ring is right at the beginning. And I actually kind of got it, and it's a kind of a separate path than most people take. What you need to do is you need to stop here and then take the path up here. You need to take the upper one. And then you get on this one here, on this little zip line here. And then you just run down this way, and there's the red ring right there. You jump over to get it. Immediately after this, jump right here. There's the second one. And immediately after this one, don't boost. Let you fall in the water here. Once you come down this way, you want to go up this way here. I didn't have enough speed there. And you just want to follow this path a little bit. And kill these little octopus things. And then once you climb up this way, you will run into the third one, which is on a higher plane here. You just want to boost up this way. Then you get up here. And then finally, there's the third one. There's the third red ring. And immediately after this one, most of these red rings are right after each other. The next red ring is during the free fall section. I think you guys might have saw it whenever I did this part earlier. The free fall section, it's really hard to miss this one. This one is really hard. You can't come back and get it. You want to position yourself all the way on the top right corner here, where the trail rings here, and then there you go. There's the fourth one. Now the final red ring is at the very end of the stage, where you come up to this portion right here. You can actually boost onto it, but I wanted to take the safe route. You want to get on top of this rail right here. And as soon as you do, there's the fifth one. And then you can just finish the stage. It's at the very end where the gold ring's right there. You guys can see it. And once we get that, we get all this artwork here. Along with, I do believe, Smasher bonus. So you get more points for smashing stuff. And that's pretty much in a nutshell. Now, here comes the most complicated zone to get red rings in. This is Sky Sanctuary Act 1. This is footage from another episode previously. But I say that this level is the most complicated to get red rings in it because you have to replay this 3 times. You have to replay this 3 times in order to get all of them. I mentioned something in the in a previous episode. There's the first one right there, by the way. That one's kind of easy to pick up. And as soon as you come up to this one, you have to come up here, and there was another red ring that we had to take. Clouds up here. There's the second one right here. Immediately after one, this is the part right here where the game kind of splits up into 3 paths here. And there's a red ring on each path. This is what I was meaning by you have to beat this level 3 times in order to do so. We are going to be doing the second path as of right now. We're going to, or not the second path, we're doing the middle path. I do believe. We're doing the middle path, if I remember correctly. Practically, you want to, if you're doing the bottom and middle path, you want to come up to this part right here, where it looks like you have Pac-Man. If you're doing the middle path, jump on the clouds here and just continue this way. Immediately when you get to the end of the stage, because you took this path, you will run into the segment right here where you'll see where there's 3 red rings on each path. This is where I say this is kind of complicated because you have to do this level 3 times in order to get all the rings. That one's a little complicated. Then immediately for getting the bottom path here, you have to get to this Pac-Man-like platform here that's spinning. And you have to sit here and wait until you drop down. Immediately after you drop down, you'll go to another path. You don't fall to your death. So you want to keep going this way and just continue the path this way. As soon as you go down to the path this way, you'll be led to another path where you can get another red ring. So that's number 2 on the list here. So as soon as you get that, get the one on the left. There you go. Now this one right here, the final one, is the most complicated. You have to jump on this cloud, you have to jump on this, and you have to be up here. And as soon as you get the invincibility box there, I didn't even explain what that is. That's invincibility that makes you kind of invincible for a couple of seconds. But you want to jump and make sure you're up high all the way up this way. You want to go this way. If you do not, well, then you're screwed. You have to start the level over. But as soon as you go down this path, you'll come up to the last path here, and that'll take you to your final red ring of this level. So there you go. You have to beat this level 3 times, but there you go, 5 out of 5. And now, once we do that, we get some more artwork for our gallery, and we also get the twin spin attack, which honestly I have no idea what that does. I haven't even tried it. But as soon as that's done, now we can start Sky Sanctuary Act 2. Now, this one, the red rings are a lot easier to get than Sky Sanctuary Act 1. The first one is immediately as soon as you start the stage here. I kind of slowed down here. What you need to do is you need to jump on this platform right here. And then jump this way. I kind of went for this one in the Let's Play, but I missed it. It's right there. And immediately after this one, the second one is immediately after this one. You just jump this way, and you come up to 3 rainbow rings. You want to go on the far left one. When you go on the far left one, there's your second one. And then the third one is a little bit later in the stage. This one's a footage from an episode. We actually did get this one. It's right here in the middle of the fountain, so that one's pretty easy. And immediately after this one, you need to run down this way, And then as soon as you get to this part, you need to climb as high as you can. Jump, and then attack, and then you need to get up on the upper path this way here. As soon as you come down here, jump in those rings, and then attack these egg robos, get on this platform, keep going as high as you can, and then you come up to 2 rainbow rings. You want to jump in the highest one. If you don't, then you screwed up. Come over here and attack this egg robo, kind of position yourself, and there you go, there's your 4th red ring. And then the final red ring of the Genesis era is immediately after this. I kind of did this quick, but as soon as you get there, you jump off, and then you homing attack another zip line that's right there. And there you go. That's all the that's all the red rings in the Genesis era. And for completing Sky Sanctuary, we get a bunch of artwork, get the song It Doesn't Matter, and we get a gauge rebooster. And there you go. Now we have gotten every red ring in the Genesis era portion of this game. So, with further ado, in the next episode of Let's Play Sonic Generations, I am going to be doing another thing that not many Let's Players do of this game. I'm going to be going over the challenges that are offered in this game. I only did 3 of these, but we're going to be taking a quick look of all of these. So that's what we're going to be doing in the next episode. So, I'll see you guys then.